Fired for speaking his mind. Tonight we're hearing from the Arizona doctor who says he was let go for raising concerns and talking about the severity of COVID-19. His story making national headlines, and now he's talking with our Nicole Grigg.
This pandemic, it's real, it spreads grief, it's not normal.
Dr. Cleavon Gilman is an Arizona emergency room doctor. He's been treating patients since the very beginning.
This virus is a Trojan horse.
First in New York, where he saw the first cases and journaled about what he saw in the people who died before wanting to come help rural Arizona.
I feel this moral obligation to tell people exactly what's happening on the front lines.
He's been vocal about calling out the state's COVID-19 response, or to him, the lack thereof. And on November 23rd, while working an ER shift at Yuma Regional Center, he sounded the alarm on social media that he learned there were no ICU beds in the state of Arizona to transfer patients that shift. Then the next day,
Envision Health Services, who employs me, is a staffing agency that the hospital reached out to them and they did not want me back at the hospital.
Dr. Gilman, an Iraq War veteran who has seen death, moved his family here to Arizona to help. He's risking his life in the deadly pandemic and says his firing feels like a slap in the face.
The hospital administration part that I don't even know, that just one day told me I can't come back to work. Imagine that. Imagine being a frontline healthcare provider and experiencing all that trauma.
At a time where COVID fatigue is hitting the country, exhaustion is hitting the healthcare workers. But President-elect Joe Biden lifting his spirits last week, taking time to call Dr. Gilman to say thank you.
Hello? Hey, Dr. Gilman, this is Joe Biden. I just called to thank you for your service.
He's one of a few not scared to tell the truth about what's really happening, and he worries every day the state does not take action. It means one thing.
As a result, hundreds of unnecessary people are going to die, and that's a decision that's made from the top.
The hospital did put out a statement saying that there seems to be a misunderstanding, that Dr. Gilman was scheduled to work this weekend. However, Dr. Gilman tells me he's been scheduled to work many shifts, but is told each time not to come in. We're live in Phoenix. Nicole Grigg, ABC 15, Arizona.